All right, so this is part 3 of why we look for sheds, or shed hunting with the holders, however you want to look at it. What else? What are some other? Why do you like to pick up sheds, Waylon?
Oh, there's multiple things. I like seeing what's out there. I like going places where I've hunted them, and then you get to see actually how big they were, how close you were on guessing, and how much they grew from the year before.
You don't have to shoot them to go guess how big that.
Right. No license again. You don't have to have a tag, but yet you can go out there and find that antler. And I think it's so cool when you have a deer you've seen before. We had seen this deer before, and we knew who he was, you know. And then you go pick up his shed, and then all of a sudden you start to have a history with a deer. I got one over here that I wanted exactly that, and this is something we didn't realize. We hold that one too, Easton. I don't got too many hands. Yeah, he just came from school.
How many English classes? I passed them. So
all right, so this deer was just shot by a good friend of ours, David Mitchell, and it's a beautiful deer. We just had it scored at the Iowa Deer Classic. This deer ends up making Boone Crockett, so he's extremely proud of it. So are we. I mean, it's a cool deal to know that we have a deer like this. But what we didn't realize, last year Easton and I went.
When did you guys figure this out?
We just figured. Yeah, we just figured this out today. So earlier today, we had never stuck this deer next to this piece I found last year during shed season. That's not a shed, that's a broken antler. And what we ended up figuring out is that is the same deer, no doubt. So our buddy's deer is this deer. Found this shed or this piece of a broken antler about 2 miles.
What are the odds of that?
I don't know, but here's the thing, the key of why this is important, I guess. 2 miles away, we find this. This deer had moved in. We had numerous trail camera pictures of him. We believe that the food plot that we put in is what brought this deer and held him there. Now, he may have crossed there before, but the food plot that we had put in there for deer hunting is what held this deer.
And that's arrow seed food plot.
Arrow seed, yeah. So it just goes to show, and it wasn't, that whole food plot's like 1.5 acres to 2 acres. We don't have thousands of acres to hunt. We hunt a small couple tracts of property, and we try to maximize those pieces of property. And so here we are with 1.5 acre food plot that takes this deer and moves him over to where our buddy gets to take home this deer. And like I said, and we didn't realize this, Easton, until today. And I mean, there is absolutely no doubt that it's him.
Grow that much.
Huh?
You didn't even change that.
No, he just added on some more mass, but that's him for sure. So, I mean, I think that's, being able to find year after year. It's funny
and then there's always that chance that you get to find something that you've never seen.
That's a lot of the time, too.
Right? Them deer that are just off the radar, they hunker down, you never get a trail camera picture or anything.
Like the ones that show up on the road just to get hit?
Just to get run over, right?
Or if you're really good, like I am, you'll find like something like this, see? You have to be crafty. Look at that, it's kind of dark, it blends in, it's all chewed down.
That's just something motivating you to keep going a little bit at least.
Yep.
Anything, or you might find
just
something.
To tease you,
look at that. You find something that's cool like that. So you never know what you're going to find. And well, in Waylon's case, we have to thank him because you might even find something other than an antler
that someone left in the woods.
Oh,
yeah. So it was leaned against a tree down on the north end of our property. And
from what?
Last time you were down there is what I'm guessing.
How did this get on me?
Well, it wasn't on me, I can tell you that.
For real?
Huh?
What tree?
It was from one day, I think, when we were filming down there at the north end of the property.
Automatically Easton's fault.
No, it was everyone's fault. So, but as they keep growing, and then what you're looking for is hoping to find one that is just something like that. How cool is that? And I would love to tell you that I have credit for finding that, but I don't. He found this one. He's now found the match side to the same buck. It's just a neat deal when you do something like that.
Get to see how much they put on every year.
Yep.